Hmm, you and we already know Brazil, right? Yeah, of course. We traveled to Rio de Janeiro a few weeks ago. Huh. But do you want to go back to Brazil? We can go. I mean, honestly, we should get back to Brazil. And I had perfect destination for us today. Brazil, it's a country with countless paradise tourist destinations. So, grab your bags because today we are traveling to one of its most famous tourist spots with some of the most beautiful beaches, not only in America, but in the whole world. And yes, take your swimsuit, your bikini. We are going to Salvador da Bahia. But wait, wait a second. Before we travel to our destination, we need to know how this trip is actually possible. So, I have to remember you. If you need any kind of services related to transcription, translation, or interpretation in over 200 languages, then Languages Unlimited is your best option. With over 25 years of experience, they have all the services that you need in just one place. And if you don't believe me, just go right now and visit languagesunlimited.com and see all the long list of services that they have available just for you and right now. So, you know what to do. Now, we have a flight to take to Salvador da Bahia. Salvador da Bahia is one of the most beautiful and colorful cities in America Latina. And of course, it is really rich in gastronomy. I mean, you are gonna see dishes there that you can't even imagine. This city was founded on 1549 and it was actually the first capital of Brazil. And this place has always been a meeting point to diverse cultures, especially those with African roots. A funny fact about this city is that it's called the capital of happiness. This for the happiness and the joy that you find on its streets and on its people. Its historic center, Pelourinho, is an UNESCO World Heritage Place filled with cobblestone paths and colonial buildings. The name of this place, Pelourinho, refers to an historical place, a pillar, where slaves were punished during the colonial times, of course. And yeah, this is maybe not, the best image of the city, but for the people there, for the locals, this is a symbol of strength and resistance, which make them really proud of their past. Salvador da Bahia is famous for its music and its dances, and these ones are greatly influenced by African sounds. Some of them are the samba, that we already know samba. We traveled to Rio de Janeiro, of course. Samba de roda, bossa nova, and capoeira. This last one is quite popular in Latin America as it combines martial art with dance, music, and acrobatics. And something really special about this is that you can see all these dances, especially the capoeira, in the squares and the streets of the city. People of Salvador da Bahia are a major attraction because they are well known for their joyfulness and hospitality. They have a strong Afro-Brazilian heritage that they show in their culture, and almost all the activities and every single detail and every single thing that you see in the city. And this plays a fundamental role in the culture and the traditions there. Ceremonies, the festivals, and the rituals are a clear example of this. One place that you should definitely visit is Pelourinho, as we mentioned before. This place, besides being rich in history. It's a place where you can find music and different artists in the streets, showing their talent to the people. Also, in these streets, there are, you know, there are multiple forms of art. The Church of San Francisco is an architectural marvel, and it's considered like one of the most beautiful churches in Latin America. And this church is really special because its interior is adorned with a significant amount of gold. In Salvador de Bahia, there are two notable areas known as the Upper City and the Lower City, which are connected by the La Cerda elevator, offering the most stunning views of the bay. And talking about bay, of course, I haven't forgotten. Of course, we need to talk about the beaches there. Beaches of Salvador da Bahia are one of the most important places in Brazil. Porto da Barra, Ipitanga, and Praia do Flamengo are the most famous beaches there, and they are a total paradise in earth. They are really well known for their white sand and turquoise water. They are very peaceful and provide a family-friendly atmosphere. And although the beaches are a little bit far away from the city, it is actually not a problem because it is not impossible. It is not even hard to, get there. You just need to take a bus or to rent a bike. And my favorite moment, if we talk about food, this city is the heaven to food lovers. Its star dish is acarajé, a black bean bun filled with shrimp, bobo de camarão, which is a shrimp stew with cassava and coconut milk. There is another special dish called vatapá, a creamy, delicious perfection made by fish and peanuts. As you can see, there are no real common dishes, and this is something really amazing about this place, because you can just try things that you won't in any other place of Latin America. And this is due to that African heritage, which is really present in their gastronomy. Another thing of this city is the local market, like the Mercado Modelo. This market is just perfect to explore a little bit more the city. Here you will find some craft and really fresh products, plus a unique atmosphere. And before we end this little trip, I have to give you some small recommendations if you actually decide to go to Salvador da Bahia. And the first of all is that you should try the acarajé in a place called Sira. You also have to attend a capoeira presentation. It's something really amazing that you will totally enjoy. And it's an activity that it is to all ages, that it is entertaining to all ages. And another thing you have to do in Bahia de Salvador is to stroll through Pelourinho at sunset. It's totally beautiful. So, Salvador da Bahia is a destination that worth it. You won't be regret of visiting Salvador da Bahia. It's one of the most visited places in Brazil after Rio and Sao Paulo. And talking about Rio de Janeiro, one funny fact about Salvador da Bahia, it's that the carnivals there are day carnivals. I mean, they are just after Rio de Janeiro in the scale of the carnivals in Brazil. So if you like the party and you like the adventure and you like the noisy places, you should of course visit Salvador da Bahia during the carnivals, because you won't regret it. So if you want to go to Salvador da Bahia, just do it and then tell me what about it. So we'll see each other in our next destination. Until then, see ya!